Look at this world. This beautiful world.
Yeah, I had heaps of theories, and they all went out the window, I think. To a certain degree, you know, there's always, you know, there's a development with the characters and Stubbs and my character, which I hoped for, and it's evolving still. Yeah, your hopes and your expectations are constantly thwarted in this show. They like to show you one thing and then punch you with the other hand. I think that's a big strength.
I had some ideas based on how things ended, but had no clue what they would be writing. And when I read the very first episode, it was just, there was no way I could see what was coming at all. Like, there is no way you could possibly guess what was coming for episode 1. At least I didn't, but I had the sense that for Clementine, it was a new journey. It was kind of this possible beginning of freedom in a strange way.
I mean, now that Maeve is off, what's going to happen with Clementine? Like, and then, you know, where is she going?
You know, what was fun this season was that I got to play different parts of her. Mm-hmm. You kind of see her journey and how she evolves. In season 1, you see Clementine and her narrative, and then how things end with the end of season 1. It's like the beginning of something new, and I couldn't see that coming, actually. I didn't know how it would come about, and so I had no idea that things would go where they went. I love the relationship between Maeve and Clementine, and I feel like we are always connected regardless of where our stories go. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a sisterhood. It's like your loved one. So I think you'll see what that turns out to be in the season. It's quite the journey, I'd say.
Do you think that there's a fundamental difference between hosts and humans, and are hosts better than humans, or are humans better than hosts?
Yeah, it's pretty dark for the old humans there at the moment. There's not a lot of sunshine in the Westworld arena for humans. They seem to be pretty dark and terrible. To the hosts on the whole, well, hopefully Stubbs brings a little bit of, you know, sunshine. Hopefully he's the most humane human. I think the interesting thing is they're both probably as bad and as good as each other, the hosts and the humans. We are interchangeable, maybe. Hmm?
I think that the hosts have an innocence to them. They're a clean slate. I think that we start with the present, and then it's really looking at the human condition. What are we capable of? Like, the level of violence is being explored in season 1 and then continues. And then when the oppressed get power, what do they do, is the real question. And if the oppressed happen to be hosts, then what happens? Like that's ultimately the question. And I think the hosts are a reflection of humanity. So they're not worse or better, but it's just, I guess, yeah, I'd say a better version of people.
What can you tell us about Shogun World?
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It is, and the actors are sublime. The sets are beautiful. It's very classic. I think it's classic kind of, you know, Japanese cinema in a lot of ways, with a little Westworld twist. Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to see that, actually.
I remember when they were building Shogun World, I was walking through the set and just, I had tears in my eyes. I was thinking, this is why I love to act. It's because you get to see this entire world created, and then anything can happen in that world. And I remember reading, it is one of my favorite parts of this season. That entire world is just so special, and I think everyone's going to be kind of thrilled to see how similar and different things are, but yet I think that's what the show reflects, that we're human or not, and we go through similar things in life. I think we each have narratives in our own lives. Like, as people, we have loved ones, we do this and that and kind of live in the automatic, but when that disruption happens, what does that mean when that awakening, that existential moment happens? That's really what is being explored in season 2.
We can save this world. We can burn it to the ground. And from the ashes, build a new world. Our world.